Why would a country consider banning one of the world's most popular social media platforms? Could an app built for dance videos and viral challenges truly pose a threat to national security? Or is there more to this story? Hidden motives, political tensions, and a battle for control in the digital age. Join us as we dive deep into TikTok's fight to remain operational in the United States and beyond, exploring the political and data privacy concerns shaping this unprecedented battle. It all starts with TikTok's meteoric rise to fame. Launched by ByteDance in 2016, TikTok quickly captured the world's attention with its short, addictive video format. By 2021, it became the most downloaded app globally, boasting over 1 billion active users. Celebrities, influencers, and everyday creators flocked to the platform, turning it into a cultural phenomenon. But behind the fun, viral trends and creativity, there were whispers of concern. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company. For some governments, that connection raised red flags. Could TikTok's ownership pose a risk to user data privacy and even national security? Could the Chinese government access the personal information of millions of users worldwide? ByteDance repeatedly denied these allegations, insisting that TikTok operated independently of Beijing. But suspicions lingered. In the United States, these concerns escalated into a full-blown political battle. The Trump administration took the first decisive steps in 2020, labeling TikTok a national security threat. Executive orders called for the app's ban unless ByteDance sold TikTok's US operations to an American company. The administration's reasoning was based on fears that TikTok could collect vast amounts of user data, including location, preferences, and habits, and potentially share it with the Chinese government under China's sweeping cybersecurity laws. TikTok denied these claims and fought back through lawsuits, public statements, and efforts to prove its transparency. But the situation only grew more complicated. The proposed solution was to sell TikTok's US operations, with Microsoft and Oracle emerging as potential buyers. Negotiations played out in the public eye, marked by legal challenges and shifting deadlines. Ultimately, the deal stalled as the 2020 presidential election shifted political priorities. With the Biden administration taking office, TikTok's fate entered a new phase, but the core issues remained unresolved. In 2023, the Biden administration continued to scrutinize TikTok, raising the same concerns about user data and national security. This time, lawmakers proposed stricter regulations targeting foreign-owned tech companies, signaling that TikTok was just the beginning. Meanwhile, TikTok launched Project Texas, a $1.5 billion initiative to address these concerns. The plan involved storing all US user data on Oracle-managed servers, theoretically shielding it from foreign interference. TikTok even created a new entity, TikTok US Data Security Inc., to oversee compliance. Yet skepticism persisted. Critics questioned whether these measures were enough to eliminate risks, or if the app's ownership structure inherently posed a problem. But TikTok's challenges extend far beyond the United States. In 2020, India made global headlines by banning TikTok and dozens of other Chinese apps. The move was framed as a response to data privacy and national security concerns, but was also tied to geopolitical tensions between India and China. The ban sent shockwaves through TikTok's massive user base in India, highlighting the growing global scrutiny of Chinese tech companies. Other countries, including Australia, Canada, and parts of the European Union, launched their own investigations into TikTok's data practices. For ByteDance, This marked a turning point. The question was no longer whether TikTok could continue to grow, but whether it could survive in a world increasingly wary of its ties to China. Meanwhile, TikTok's users and creators faced uncertainty. For many, TikTok wasn't just an app, it was a livelihood. Influencers relied on the platform for income, small businesses used it for marketing, and millions found a sense of community through its content. The potential for a ban threatened to disrupt lives and businesses, sparking protests and advocacy campaigns. TikTok itself launched a public relations blitz, emphasizing its contributions to society, including job creation and cultural exchange. The company highlighted the voices of creators, many of whom argued that banning TikTok would stifle innovation and limit freedom of expression. As the controversy deepened, it raised broader questions about the role of governments in regulating social media. Should lawmakers have the power to dictate which platforms citizens can use? Where is the line between protecting national security and infringing on digital freedom? And if TikTok faces such intense scrutiny, what does that mean? In the end, TikTok's story is a microcosm of the challenges facing the digital world. It's a story about innovation, regulation, and the struggle for control in an era defined by connectivity. As TikTok fights to remain operational, it forces us to confront difficult questions about the trade-offs we're willing to make for convenience, entertainment, and security. Will TikTok overcome the challenges it faces, or will it become a cautionary tale for the digital age? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the battle for TikTok is far from over.